Morning everyone, this is class 3, welcomes you in your Ambuja Public School. Myself Rohit Kulsresht, your maths teacher is here. This is your maths book. Myself Rohit Kulsresht, your maths teacher is here to going to teach you about the topic addition and subtraction. As you know that in our last video we have learned about the addition. So today our topic is subtraction. See, so what the topic we have covered in this slide, that number first, subtraction without regrouping. Number 2, subtraction with regrouping. Number 3, properties of subtraction. And at last your problem is word problem. See, as you know that is our earlier practice. When we start our lesson, then first of all we write down the some keywords. So like our keywords from this lesson is less, taken away, left, how many, remain, difference, and the given away. With the help of these type of the keywords, you can easily identify and solve your problems. And what the learning outcome? It means after covering your chapter, you are able to do these things. Number first, subtraction without regrouping. Number second, subtraction with regrouping. Number third, properties of subtraction. And at last, the word problems. See beta, this is some new terminology that can be used in our subtraction word problem, and with the help of this terminology you can easily identify that this is the word problem of the subtraction. See, taken away, left, how many, more than, how many more are needed, remain, difference, and given away. So these are very important terminology for you this chapter. So our first topic is subtraction without regrouping. In your class 2, you also do this. You also done this topic, subtraction with without regrouping. So now we have one example. So before starting this chapter, please see this is the subtraction sign, and with the help of this sign, we can identify the problem of subtraction. So whenever we solve our subtraction problem, so it's the compulsory or it's the mandatory sign to put your problems. So this is your subtraction sign, and now we have one example, that the subtraction without regrouping. We have two numbers, 48 and 38, and this is the sign of your minus, that you can identify, yes, this is the problem of your subtraction. Yes, so before doing anything, we have to learn what the terms we used in the subtraction. This is a very important thing. This is minuend, this is subtrahend, and this is your difference. What is the means of the minuend, what is the means of the subtrahend, and what is the mean of the difference? So listen very carefully. The number from which a number subtract is called a minuend. It means this number. Once again, the number from which a number subtract is called minuend. Another, the number that is subtract is called subtrahend. And the answer what we get after subtraction we call the difference. So these three terms are very important in this subtraction topic. Minuend, once again please listen. Minuend, the number from which a number subtract is called minuend. Number 2, the number that is subtract called subtrahend, and the answer what we get after subtraction is called your difference. So these three terms are very much important for us. So now we have one example. With the help of this example, you can learn how we subtract a number without regrouping. So see, what is the difference 736 and 123? So for our earlier practice, what we can do, first of all we separate the number 100, tens and ones. Ones, tens, 100. So see, first of all we write down the number according to their place value. After this, you know that the number 736 and 123. So when I was done this addition problem also, then I told you one thing: whenever we start our operation, we start from our right hand side or our ones place. So 6 minus 3, so at the place of ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 we have to cut. How many left? We have 3. Let's move on the tens place. Tens place we have also how many tens? 1, 2, 3, 3, and we subtract minus 2. It means 2 is cut down. 1 and 2. It means how many left? Only 1. So this is the till tens we have to solve. Now let us move on the next side. It means 100 place. So that's 7 minus 1. So we have 7 hundreds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we cut it 1. It means how many we have left? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at the last we can say that the difference between 736 and 123 is 613. So this is the full process to solve the difference number without regrouping. Now let's move on next slide. In the next slide we have another example. In this example we can learn how to subtract a number with regrouping. So you can see we have one example: subtract 3567 from 5236. Yes, so as for our earlier practice, we write down the number according to their place value: ones, tens, 100 and 1000. So let me start. Ones place, 6 minus 7, it is not possible. So we take one carry from the place of 10. Then you know that 1 10 into 10 ones, it means 10 ones plus 6 ones. 10 plus 6 become 16. Then 16 minus 7. What the answer? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It means the answer is our 9. And how many number left in the tens place? Only 2. Again we have the same issue. 2 minus 6, not possible. Then we take one carry from the 100 place. Then 100 into 10 tens, then 10 tens and the 2 tens, it's become a 12 tens. So 12 minus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Means our answer is 6. Next, the third step, same. Let's we move on the 100 place. Again same problem. 1 minus 5, not possible. Then we take one carry from the 1000 place. It means 1000 into 10 hundreds. Then 10 hundreds and then 100s. 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. And 11 minus 5 is equal to 6. So at the last step are subtract the 1000. Step number 4. That 4 minus 3. That is simple. No carry. That 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. So it means our answer is 1669. So what we can say that our difference is 1669. So hope that you all are understood the concept how we do the subtraction with regrouping and the subtraction without regrouping. So now let us we move and now we learn about the subtraction properties. Subtraction properties. What is the subtraction properties? So our first property, zero property of subtraction. Second property, if we subtract a number from itself, the difference is 0. And the third property in subtraction, the order in which the number are subtracted is important. See, my dear student, there are a difference between the properties of addition and the properties of the subtraction, but only one similarity, Addition also have 3 property and the subtraction also have the 3 properties. But the properties are different with another. So let us move on the first property. First property, zero property of subtraction. What is the means of this zero property? It means when we subtract 0 from a number, the difference will be the number itself. When we subtract 0 from a number, the difference will be the number itself. It means when we subtract 0 from any number, the answer comes itself. Like 100 minus 0, 100 minus 0 is 100, 90 minus 0 is 90, 88 minus 0 is 88. So this property is applying anywhere. Whatever number you subtract from a number 0, the difference will be the number itself. Next property, if we subtract a number itself, the difference is 0. See, this is a very simple property, no calculation, nothing, you directly write down the answer is 0. This, what is the property? If we subtract a number from itself, the difference is 0. Next, in subtraction, the order in which the numbers are subtracted is very much important. See, when we covered our properties of addition, then I told you in addition the order of number is no important. Whatever order we want, we can write it and the answer remains the same in the both condition. But in subtraction, the order in which the numbers are subtracted is a very, very important. Because in the front of you have one example like 76 minus 55 and another example is 55 minus 76. In the both cases, they both are not same. It means LHS is not equal to the RHS. You know the means of the LHS, left hand side, and RHS, right hand side. So in this type of the cases, both hands are not same, but in the addition, both hands are the same. So this is the difference between the property of addition and the properties of subtraction. See, now we just come on the word problem of subtraction. This is also very important topic of this chapter, word problems of subtraction. So the same thing you are follow in your addition problem also. So this is the main problem for generally all the student, word problem. They know the answer, but they can't identify that the problem is subtraction or it is addition. So these are some steps. Please read this step very much carefully. Number first, read and understand what do I need to find out. Read and understand what do I need to find out. Means what we are find out in this question and what the information given in the problem. See, I want to say you only one thing. In each and every subject, whatever subject, when you start to solve any question, please read at least twice or 2 times. Because if you read the question peacefully 2 times, then you got it, what the question is saying and what do I need to find out. Step 2, find the information given the problem. What is the information given in the problem? And step 3, decide the operation to be used. And the last step, finally solve the problem. Now finally we have to start to solve the problem, what the problem we have and what the operation we use. So as when I was started your slide, then I told some new terminology. With the help of this terminology, you also identify easily that this is the question of subtraction. So now we have one example. There are 7,272 children in school. 4,568 are boys. Then how many girls are there? So first of all, read the question 2 times. What the question is given? There are 7,272 children in the school. It means total number of the student in school 7,272, and there 4,568 are boys. Then how many girls are there? How many girls? How many girls? Yes. Remember that something? How many? Yes. This new terminology word has given on this slide. It means this is the question of subtraction. Yes. And already subtraction sign is given also there. So now we got it. What we got it? This is the problem of subtraction, and now we have to do the subtraction. So now how we solve? See, this is the problem of your subtraction with regrouping. Subtraction with regrouping. So as you know that the same thing is given there also. First of all, we write down all the number according to their place value chart, like ones, tens, hundred, and thousand. It is given 2 and it is given 8. It's not possible. So we take carry from the place of tens. Then tens is 10 tens, 1 tens is equal to 10 ones. Then 10 ones and the 2 ones. 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. 12 minus 8 is equal to 4. Here is 6. So 6 minus 6. Yes, property number 0 is come here. What the property is there? When a number is subtract from itself, the answer come the 0. Okay. So then the place of the 100, what the number is left? 2. Then it is not possible. Then again we take carry from the 1000. So 1000 is equal to 10 hundreds. So 10 hundred plus 2 hundreds become a 12 hundreds. Then 1200 minus 5. That what is the answer? 7. So in the place of 1000, what it's left? 6. So 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. So we can say that in how many girls are there? There are 2,704 girls are there. 2,704 girls are there. Time what we have learned in this chapter: subtract up to 3-digit number without regrouping, subtract up to 3-digit number with regrouping, properties of subtraction, and at the last word problem based on subtraction. So see, my dear, this is a one worksheet, dynamic double-digit borrowing worksheet. It is given for your practice, so you can solve your worksheet in your notebook. And at last, I want to say you must enjoy and learn your subtraction topic. So thank you and have a nice day, class.